Work my way from a garden to a track. Flip it from a track to a plot full of acres. Do it for the farmers and producers and the makers. What we even here for? Occasionally I ask it. I know it's more than struggling, anticipating the casket. Reap what we sow, trying to fill up my basket. Life's a plantation, I self-law and master. Over the plot, I've been granted on this planet. Now it's slanted, cause the chosen been supplanted. But if you overstand it, it was spoken. Fractured, but we ain't broken. Even though some would rather play the role of token, we growing. Black through the essence of our presence. We carry the blood of gods, we carry the mind of peasants. Rich black gardens, future look more like Eden. Multiply seeds like the seed banks in Sweden. Rep my planners on plan according to season. B1 code, switching it up is treason. Black power, family what we eat. Either we get fed or we feed. B1AG.
What's growing on? What's growing on? What is growing on? Welcome back to B1AG Daily Bread Podcast. I'm John Henry Harris, holding down the fort. We also have Farmer Brown EMC. He's still under the weather, y'all. Hey, y'all, please send your healing vibrations, your good well wishes to Farmer Brown EMC at b1aghiphop@gmail.com. Again, that's b1aghiphop@gmail.com. We want our brother to get better. You know, we need him back. I welcome him back, but he is not feeling well. And we want him back, y'all. You know, but he's still working behind the scenes, pushing the Grow Hard Garden Challenge 2022. And we're going to jump right into it. Because here at B1AG, we focus on agricultural production, education, marketing, health, food, nutrition, and economics, all for the Black family and for the Black community. Welcome Black to the garden. Got a real interesting story for y'all today. Now, we all know Iron Mike Tyson. Now, I grew up watching Mike Tyson fight, and I tell you, it was some of the most amazing boxing experiences that I've ever had in my life. I'm talking about people falling through the ropes, getting knocked out in a minute and some change, crying. You know, it was just, he came as a young man and became the youngest heavyweight champion in the world. Well, in 1997, he reached a point of infamy against he was fighting a rematch against Evander Holyfield for the WBA championship fight. And he was disqualified for actually biting off Evander Holyfield's a piece of his ear. Like, really, like, it was the most bizarre, the most horrific, just the craziest thing ever seen in a boxing match. But now Mike Tyson he's back, and he has a new venture with a company he created called Tyson 2.0, and he's actually joining the cannabis-infused edible market. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Mike Tyson sinks teeth in cannabis-infused edibles with Mike Bites. Yes, sir. Mike Tyson. And this is real, y'all. Now, paying homage to that infamous, legendary fight. The gummies that Mike Tyson is promoting, they're called Mike Bites, and they're actually in the shape of little ears. Check this out, y'all. They're actually the shape of little ears with bite marks on them. I tell you what, I'm not really into edibles, or, and I stay pretty, I stay drug free. But for him, from a marketing standpoint, Mike Tyson is look at these edibles, man. They're in the shape of ears. It's pure genius. It's pure genius. It really is. And for those that just don't know, like, this is during the fight when he was actually biting his ear. He bit his ear more than once. until he finally just bit a chunk off and just spit it onto the ground. And it was one of the most like bizarre things in sports, especially in boxing, ever. Like ever. It was just crazy, pandemonium. But now Mike Tyson has his company, Tyson 2.0, and they are actually pushing the Mike Bites. They're ear-shaped marijuana edibles called Mike Bites. And it's just one of the many premier cannabis ventures formed by the legendary boxer. In 2021, his company Tyson 2.0, they have expanded its sales to over 100 locations throughout California. Now I know here at B1AG we usually focus on food production, and things of that nature. And we're not talking about eating, Evander Holyfield's ears. However, the marijuana industry is a growing industry. As they decriminalize it and also legalize it across the country, it's becoming a staple for many cities across the country rather, because it makes money, y'all. Many cities across the country, they're rebuilding from the pandemic and they're looking for high growth industries. Y'all catch that? High growth industries. And cannabis, it's been one of the most consistent answers for companies to make money, for cities to make money, for states to make money. Now in 2020, cannabis sales, they were $20 billion. There were $20 billion in cannabis sales in 2020. In 2021, they exceeded $26 billion. And they're expected to reach $50 billion in 2026 with a growth of 20 to 30% per year, according to research by Calvin and Company, excuse me. Now, when it comes to the edibles market, the global cannabis infused edibles market is estimated at $3,219,550,000 in 2020. Again, in 2020, the global cannabis infused edibles market is estimated at $3,219,550,000 in 2020. In 2021, that market, the cannabis infused edibles market, was $3.754,260,000 in 21, an expected compound annual growth rate of 16.94% to reach over $8 billion in 2026. So Mike Tyson is cementing himself in a rapidly growing industry. He does grow all of his own cannabis out in California legally. And he is, again, sinking his teeth into this market to where, although, it's always been rumored and speculated that, Don King got away with a lot of his boxing earnings, but cannabis has been a way for, Mike Tyson to make a rebound and resurgence in the business world. And it is a growing industry. And, with the cannabis industry, period, there has always been a strong case, according to Forbes, for investment on the health side of the legalization debate, because it helps with chronic illnesses such as Parkinson's disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, many neurological orders, and they're all administered and helped by legal cannabis. But the recreational use of the product has gained increasing momentum, and this is all according to Forbes. Moreover, robust programs are touted to reinvest millions of tax revenues from cannabis into minority communities that the war on drugs has historically victimized. So if they do what they're supposed to do, they're legalizing this cannabis and they're taking a portion of these proceeds and investing it back into these communities, our communities that have been ravaged by the war on drugs. You know, that's a great thing, you know, if it goes down like that. So, y'all, Mike Tyson, what do y'all think about it? Mike Tyson sinking his teeth into the cannabis-infused edible industry. You know, here he goes, the Mike bites. The Mike bites. It looked like pieces of ears with a chunk bit out of it. You know, for those that partake, would you get your Mike bites? I know me personally, like I said, from a marketing standpoint, it's pure genius, y'all. This is pure genius, and it's giving him a way to rebound financially, you know, from recouping all those boxing funds that, you know, that were gone. They were gone. They were gone. And financially, Mike Tyson is in a very great place at this moment. You know, with these Mike bites, sky's the limit. You know, as he continues to thrive and be a front runner in an industry, in an edibles industry that is expected to reach over $8 billion by 2026 and is already approaching $4 million now. The edibles industry is approaching $4 billion at this moment. So I'd love to hear what y'all got to say about this in the comments. Take a look. Brother Lockridge says he thinks it's a great idea, and it really is. It really is. It's a great idea. You know, a lot of people, it is a growing industry. You know, with the legalization and the decriminalization of marijuana, so many of our people have been put in jail for years over this natural growing plant. This piece of agriculture that has been around for centuries, you know, and now to see him being able to capitalize on that, it is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And yeah, it is kind of a cringe moment, but you know, it's to me, it's just, I guess I got that kind of sense of humor. It's very funny to me as well. It's very funny. But that's your boy Mike Tyson. I'm glad to see him back, you know, see the champ back. And, you know, there are a lot of opportunities for us, you know, in this industry. Just like production of food, you know, we've always at least been marketed or reported to be high users of cannabis. I know we disproportionately have been arrested and put in jail for it, but now that it's legal in a lot of places and becoming legal and at least decriminalized, you know, for those people that have always sold it, hopefully they have an opportunity to make a legitimate business and become real entrepreneurs on something that they've always done. I'm gonna keep it short for y'all today, but at the end of the day, you know, it's all about B1AG, our main focus and our real passion and our real goal is to help us to grow our own food because we all have to eat. But even in growing our own food, you know, just getting everyone to realize that agriculture is the main staple of any civilization because we all have to eat. Every man, woman, child, and animal, even the plants, we all have to eat. So the need for agriculture is not going anywhere. And that's just on the food side. Remember, agriculture is food, fuel, and fiber. All those trees and these plants that give us all these products that we wear, that we build with, that we live with, they're all grown. So if you really want a kingdom, you can literally grow your own. grow your own kingdom. And we preach this at healthyblackfood.com. If you look in the description of this video, for those watching, we got direct links to healthyblackfood.com. Learn how to grow your own foods. A great program. A great, great, great program. So you and your family can watch and learn how to grow your own food. That's in the Black Business School. We need it now more than ever. We've been talking about the empty shelves for over a year. It's not going to get better. Supply chain issues, and now we have this Ukraine-Russia uproar disturbance. It's not going to get better. And we will have some shows coming very soon this week, addressing the Ukraine-Russia disturbance, because it's going to affect global food prices. We're already seeing it at the gas pumps, and we're going to see it even more at on the food level, as far as the prices in the grocery stores. And also, there are a lot of other industries that are being affected by this war that is going to basically, where they're fighting over there, over here, we're going to feel the pain in our pockets. So it's beyond that point of criticalness. It's beyond the point of critical that we regain and start practicing the art of growing our own food, getting back to the garden, learning how to grow, and being consistent with it, having that action behind us, learning how to grow. We have to grow, y'all. Literally, metaphorically, we must grow. For those, that it all started in the garden anyway. All life started in the garden. That was the first job we ever had. The first job on the planet was for us to be the caretakers of the planet, the farmers. Because if you don't grow food, you will not grow. You can't have a family. You can't have civilization. You can't support life if you can't eat. And we all have to eat. And in these days and times, it's getting so crazy. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Agriculture is $1 trillion business. And we are 0.002% participants in this $1 trillion business. But we all eat every day, at least try to or hope to eat every day. Let's put on our thinking caps, grab our shovels, get out there in that dirt and plant these seeds, y'all, and teach our kids how to do the same. I talk about it all the time. Dollar Tree is $1.25 now. That may not seem like much to many, but that's a 25% increase in prices. Please don't think that Walmart, Kroger's, your local grocery store, your local bodega, corner store, they're not going to do the same. They are doing the same. Food, fuel, and fiber. California gas prices over $7 a gallon. Food, fuel, and fiber, all agriculture. The more we can produce for ourselves, the more we increase our wealth. And I got something I want to show y'all, because we have this Grow Hard Garden Challenge going on. It kicked off on March 19th. Thank y'all for all those that signed up. We're also going to be showcasing those that show us the pictures of themselves in the garden, getting black to the garden, growing. We want to highlight you. You're the superstar. You're the superstar. So check this video out, y'all.
What's going on? This is Farmer Brown the MC, and I'd like to welcome you to the Grow Hard Garden Challenge 2022, brought to you by the Black Business School, HealthyBlackFood.com, and B1AG. Instructions for the challenge. First, you'll research the various urban garden systems, plan and construct at least 2. Second, conduct and submit at least 1 weekly social media post or live stream, update or report on progress of your garden, including but not limited to your design and planning process, construction process, seeding and transplanting, watering and irrigation, pruning and harvest, artwork, and other observations. Note, online report submissions should be hashtagged with hashtag B1AG, hashtag GHC22, hashtag Grow Hard, or hashtag Black Business School. Feel free to send questions and inquiries to b1aghip-hop@gmail.com. Last, submit a 2 to 5 minute video explaining in detail what herb, fruit, or vegetable did you grow? Why did you choose the garden systems you used? What did you learn during the challenge? What problems or hurdles did you face during the challenge? And describe a business idea that you could see based around your experience. We look forward to having a great time, and the winners will be revealed on the weekend of Juneteenth, 2022. This is a great opportunity for us to learn how to grow something, and everything starts with the seed. But like we say here at B1AG, if you really want to know something, learn how to grow something. Ski work it. Yeah. Hey, we can work it. Meet me in the garden, baby, we can work it. You don't need to dress up, cause it's gonna be dirty. Trying to grow together, that's my only purpose.
There it is, y'all. Hey, for those watching this live, I dropped the link, the direct link, where you can sign up for free for the Grow Hard Garden Challenge 2022, right there in the chat. That's for those watching live. I got the link right there. You can. It's also the direct link is also in the description of the video. You can go right to it for the Grow Hard Garden Challenge 2022. This is the link. If you have to pause this video and watch this again, just to pause the video, just to write this down and put it in your URL. This is the link where you can go sign up for the Grow Hard Garden Challenge 2022. Let's get these kids involved. Let's give them a healthy outdoors activity that will teach them how to be self-sustainable, that'll teach them how to grow this food, that'll help them, hopefully get a healthier mindset. Get them off the video game for a little while. I know everybody's trying to run to the metaverse, but there is a real universe out here. There's a real world out here that we still must cultivate and grow. And we want our kids to be able to stay connected to it. I was an economics major at the University of Kentucky. The thing I don't want to see our people get priced out of being able to buy food, being able to eat healthy, being able to not just survive, but thrive. We're about this thrivalism over here. So this is the event. This is the Eventbrite. Sign up. It's free. Get your kids involved. Take your pictures. Send them in. The B1AGHipHop@gmail.com. Send your pictures in so we can highlight you. We want to highlight you and yours for growing your food. We want to highlight you. This is very important. It's fun. It's practical. It's practical. Throughout history of this country, in times of civil unrest, or just a war, an unrest period, they grew what they call victory gardens. Black Wall Street. You know, we all want to get Black Wall Street. That was built off of agriculture, farming. The proceeds from those farmers. That's what enabled us to thrive. It's our birthright. It's our birthright. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. But again, hit us up, b1aghiphop@gmail.com. Learn how to grow your own food at healthyblackfood.com. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And, you know, we're fighting against this algorithm. You know, this algorithm wants to push a lot of garbage on us and junk down our throats. But we're going to keep fighting against this algorithm with this algorithm. And we want you to help us. You know, let's get over 1,000 subscriptions. Like, share, and subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers, y'all. That's it, 1,000 subscribers, and it'll open up the door for us to be able to bring you this content in such a more efficient way. You know, let's get these chains off our wrists right now. We need 1,000 subscribers. So tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to bring some more friends. And let's fight against this algorithm with this B1 algorithm.
Pushing the black algorithm. Ancestors, they mastered the systems. We raising your bosses, no victims. Planting that knowledge curriculum. Blessing the boots with the nutrients. The darker the berry, like Nubian. Dropping receipts like I'm Julian. The streets with that food like Peruvian. Trapping the merch and the fruits and the veggies. CSA boxes, my package is heavy. Ship across town in the bed of my Chevy. Printing them up, growing hard for that baby. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta scramble. Bet on black farmers and growers, no gamble. Reclaiming our pain cause the game is in shambles. Blessed with that melanin, carry the miracle. Mothers and fathers of civilization. Black to the garden with food cultivation. Building back better through black innovation. B1 community growing the nation. Genetically designed to be the dopest. Stoking that growth mindset. Codified, now we focus. Farming on track on track. Feed the fam, break bread with them. Pushing that B1 algorithm. Now watch me get them, watch me get them. Pushing that B1 algorithm. Feed the fam, break bread with them. Pushing that B1 algorithm. Watch me get them, watch me get them. Pushing that B1 algorithm.
There it is, y'all. John Henry Harris. I'm glad y'all checked in tonight. You know, again, let's send some well wishes and healing vibrations to our brother, Farmer Brown MC. Talked to him before I got on the phone, before I got on live with y'all. You know, his spirits are up, but his health, I wish his health was up as much as his spirit is. But his spirits are up. You know, I miss my brother. I miss talking with my brother and being able to, you know, share these experiences on B1AG with y'all. So let's let them know we're thinking about them, y'all. Hit them up at b1aghiphop@gmail.com, food.com. Sign up. It's imperative. It's imperative. It's imperative. Ukraine is one of the world's biggest grain producers. And they can't get their corn and their grains to us because of this war, these battles. The farmers, they're running out of gas for their tractors. Food prices and food shortages, they're already here, but they're going to get worse. And one practical way for us to stay ready and not have to get ready is to get these seeds in the ground. Healthyblackfood.com. Learn how to grow your own food. And also be sure to sign up for the Grow Hard Garden Challenge. Participate. Because just you never know. These seeds that you're planting, these seeds that we're planting, just might save your life. It's that serious, y'all. It's that serious. I'm John Henry Harris, and this has been B1AG Daily Bread Podcast. And at the end of the day, like we like to say, if you really want to know something, learn how to grow something. Let's get these seeds in the ground, y'all. Until next time, I'm John Henry Harris. Peace.